Okay, let's look at rebar for these slabs, and I'll show you on this one, and you can do them for the other for the other two slabs that require them. But I'm here on my top of foundation level, and let's select the slab. I got my section view open also, and we didn't do this earlier, but go ahead and change the structural button here. Go ahead and click that to check that. And just to save you a step, uh, rebar cover, we can leave that as a default of 1 inch. That should be what you have, and you'll be able to see that when we go into it. Okay, so we'll go to our structure. Well, it was there on arc. Where'd it go? It was there. Okay, so structure. I want to go area reinforcement, and when you click on this, you may get a note, an error message that you haven't loaded a tag, a system tag, or whatever. So if so, uh, say yes and go down and load the structural rebar tag, whatever it is it's asking you for. It did it to me earlier, so mine's loaded already. Okay, so you're going to do it. We're going to select area right here, and oh, you got to pick a floor or a wall. So I'll come over to here and pick that floor. Okay, so no reinforcement symbols are loaded, like load one now. So structural area reinforcement symbol, yes. Annotations, structural reinforcement symbol. Okay, and it will ask you for the tag also. Okay, and so now we're going to draw a sketch loop boundary for the reinforcement. So I'm going to come back to my floor plan. Um, and I'm going to go ahead and pick the outside of the walls and then the inside of this wall, because that's where this particular slab goes. And then we'll trim those. Okay, so that's my rebar line. Now the major direction, if if you have two different types of rebars, okay, a reinforcement setting like this, you may have a number 4 at one level and a number 5 going in a different direction. Then you would have to define that for sure and that they're going in the correct direction. Ours are the same in both directions, so it's like one level. Um, so for the major direction, I'm just going to pick that one. Oh, I thought I did. Okay. Now then, let's come over here to our, our properties. Additional top cover. Let's give that 1 inch additional top cover, and you'll see once we pull it up. Uh, top major direction. Okay, yeah, it'd be a number 4. You want to load that. There's no hook. The spacing is 1 foot. Okay, minor direction are the ones that are perpendicular to it. So we have that, yes, it's a number 4 at 1 foot spacing. There are no bottom bars. We just have one layer. So you're going to uncheck the bottom major and minors, and that all looks good. So we'll apply that, and then we'll check it and say okay. And it comes up with this looking thing right here. Okay, and so that's fine. And then if you look in your section view, if you got the visibility turned on for these, then you'll see it here. Now, our normal spacing was 1 inch spacing above the top. That was the default. And so we added an additional inch. And so that pulled it more down, kind of more toward the center, a little bit lower. And so you can look at that. Let me go ahead and enlarge that. So you can see the bars stop before they reach the edge of the slab, which is the correct method. Okay. Okay. So that That looks good. I was just looking at how that's gonna come into play there. I don't really like that, but the book doesn't show us anything different on that back there, so we'll let it. The brick sticks out a little bit beyond that. We'll let it slide. That's not a good detail, so I just don't like it. Okay, so you're going to do that for the rear terrace back here, the front entryway here, and then also for the garage slab. Once we get the slab put in, I have to do a separate video for that one. So that's it right there.